Yo, Still Bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, I just dropped my grandfather off at his crib, and my daughter had a little birthday party. She'll be five on the 12th. So Monday, she'll be 5 on Monday. So we had a little party over there for her at my mom and pop's house, just now. But peep game, man, we got to get into this shit, man. That's Canelo Alvarez and the David Benavidez situation, man. Look, both sides are done. I don't want to say little, questionable, shit or nothing like that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that at all. But it is kind of like, it is kind of weird when, negotiations take place on, online or whatever, man. And let's be real. Reynoso was the first one to send that shot. I ain't received the offer from yada 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 yada. He planted that seed first. Samson Lukowicz responded, you dig? And maybe it could just be enticing the people. It could be that. It could be that to, draw attention to the to that fight, to build interest or whatever, which I don't think is necessary because niggas just want to see this fight. But it could definitely be that, man. So I don't understand why that would be such a necessity, like that would be a necessary thing to do. But it's it is what it is, man. Or it could be that he didn't get an offer and just Samson Lukowicz responded with an offer. But what's blowing me is y'all, man, Canelo ducking and this and that and the third. There is no fight of this magnitude that's ever going to be discussed over a week's time period. It's just not going to happen. And let's say that it is. Let's say that he did say, nah, man, we not going to do the damn thing. People are forgetting that David Benavidez had David Morrell penciled in before he even fought Caleb Plant. He re-signed with PBC. Just last year, he was talking about how we look stupid, sitting around all inactive and yada, 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 yada. We re-signed with Al Heyman. All right, yeah, that's what's up. And you let it be known that, yo, man, we fighting David Morrell next. To my knowledge, before Canelo even was, he announced John Ryder as his next opponent. But the minute he go, the minute shit falls apart, it's always falling at the feet of Canelo. It always falls at the feet of Canelo. And they'll complete, context is just, it's irrelevant when you're dealing with a lot of these cats, man, because they don't want to contextualize a situation and fully unpack it in totality. Because it's just easier and it's more appealing and more soothing to say that he's at fault. It's his fault. It's Canelo Alvarez's fault that we ain't getting these fights. Canelo ducking. Never mind David playing games, Samson playing games. Never mind Samson said, no, we're not sending David over there to the zone to fight Canelo Alvarez. We're not doing that. No, if they fight, it's going to be on the PBC side. So it's just the bullshit ass games that a lot of these, that they play over there. And it's like, if the zone, or if PBC has a better deal to offer Canelo, then by all means, go take that. Go make that shit happen. Go make that fight happen over there with them. However, if he's like, I'm not fucking with PBC, that's his prerogative. And why is that his prerogative? None of you niggas said anything when Tank got offered 7 M's by the zone to fight Tevin Farmer. Y'all didn't say shit about that. Y'all didn't say shit about that. Y'all ran with this narrative, he going broke, man, the zone going broke. I don't even know if they're going to be around for that long. And all that extra shit. All that shit sound good. Then they get another $1 billion to play with. Another $1 billion. Yo, man, all right, cool, man. We blew $1 billion here. Yo, man, we'll reimburse that. Don't even trip. Shit happens. You dig? They come up with all of these convoluted narratives to get, to throw you off of the scent, to throw, to paint somebody else in a negative light and show them as the saviors of the sport. They do that all the time. They do that all the time. So maybe he's just like, yo, I don't want to play no games. I'm fucking. It's Eddie Hearn. And just like with Tank, it's Al Heyman. It's PBC. So I don't want to hear nothing from you niggas talking about Tank. Canelo turning down a bigger purse to fight somebody else when Tank did the same thing with lesser competition. He didn't go fight another champion for a bigger purse. Canelo turned down the fight with Benavidez and Charlo and Spence to go fight Dimitri Bivol and to get a trilogy in with Golovkin. And everybody is so mad about him, that trilogy with Golovkin. It's like, yo, that same Golovkin that y'all throwing salt on is the same Golovkin that y'all are chastising for not fighting Demetrius Andrade and Jermall Charlo. Y'all will spend anything to point the point the gun at Canelo, to show him in his light like, yo, he's just a fraud ass dude. And it's just, I'm not mad at the criticisms, man, because I think Canelo needs to, hey, yo, they need to make a play. They need to make a counter offer for to get that David Benavidez fight over on DAZN. You do not need to be fighting no Badou Jack, bro. Like, we need to stop that bullshit. We need to stop that bullshit. You're not at the tail end of your career. Maybe you're at the tail end of your prime. I didn't see slippage in that fight with John Ryder. I didn't see signs of slippage. But people's eyes ain't lying. Sometimes maybe you are showing signs of slippage. I don't know. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Can't say yay or nay on that. However, you need to go ahead and knock these. If you are on the tail end of your prime or whatever, let's start knocking these cats out the park. And because naturally, as you grow older, you gain more weight. So, all right, cool. Now it ain't no thing for me to jump up and move up into cruiserweight and light heavyweight and all that shit. Now it ain't no thing. Do that shit then, but if you jump up to cruiserweight, that's a whole extra 30 pounds you gotta put on. Just for you to jump back down to fight. Like, come on, man. That's just doing too much, man. That's just doing way too much. So I can understand somebody's criticisms of him. You don't want to fight David Benavidez as an, all right, cool, whatever the fuck ever. Why don't you go holler at Christian Mabili? That's a fight that can happen. That's a fight that can definitely happen. Why not go for that? Eventually, you have to heed the the warnings of the fans. You have to concede to that, because it's the fans that pay you. It's the fans that pay you. You have to listen to what it is that the fans are telling you. And they're telling you they want David Benavidez. So you need to go ahead and make that counter offer to David Benavidez and Sampson Lewkowicz. Now, granted, I think that a lot of these dudes are so hot. Like, man, these niggas don't know what's going on. You YouTubing ass niggas, you Facebook posting ass niggas, you Twitter posting ass niggas, you Instagram posting ass niggas. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You ain't got a clue what's going on behind closed doors. So a lot of people are just content with, hey, yo, all right, it is what it is. Let them think what they want to think. What Marlo say? All right, cool. Yeah, let them attach that shit to me. You dig? When Stringer Bell got clipped, cool. I'll take that guy. I'll take that. I'll take credit for that body. Some people are content with that, man. You can think what the fuck you want to think, my nigga. I know. You think I know. That's the difference. So maybe he's content with it. Maybe there is other shit that's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they're like, yo, man, Sampson is cap, bro. You ain't with none of that. You capping, my nigga. And it's a lot of people who feel that Sampson Lewkowicz, well, I was a bullshit email and all this and all that. You can't put it past them because of the clout chasing that they do. They definitely do that over there. They definitely do that over there, and their fans are so fucking ridiculous that I made a video about it not too long ago. They'll talk shit about niggas who clap at PBC and say they clout chasing. Stop using the PBC name for clout and this and that and the third and yada yada yada. But when the PBC fighter goes and he calls out other fighters, niggas is ducking them. Niggas is scared. They trying to, they're striving for greatness. It's just like, yo, man, y'all niggas just is like, y'all don't even try to use logic. Y'all don't even try to use logic. So maybe Canelo was just simply like, I'm not fucking with them niggas. I'm not going over there to the PBC. Eddie Earnhardt looks out for the kid. I don't know how accurate it is. I think I may have said it before, but he allegedly rented out a lobby in whatever hotel that Canelo was staying in and turned that shit into like a miniature golf course thing. Because the dude is into golf. You're not getting them type of accommodations with the PBC. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think, both sides is doing some some shit that's like, I'm not too sure that. However, when it comes to them niggas over there on the PBC, I'm always gonna look at y'all with a side eye. Until I'm 100 and undisputedly proven wrong because of the little fuck shit that y'all have done in the past. You dig? There's, you know, just the fact that, you know, Caleb Plant was being, why is that on the pay-per-view when the Caleb Plant got knocked the fuck out and his belt took it from him, and David Benavidez blew his belt on his fucking scales? That's, you know, just a little game goofy shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta milk this shit. Not practical business moves. It's not practical. They poisoned that stable of fighters over there, man, with the Mayweather thing. Oh, man, we got to milk this shit. We got to milk this shit. We got to let it build. 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 Build for what? Y'all are not pushing these dudes. These dudes is not active enough. Y'all not pushing them enough to, you know, to where the casual observer would know who the fuck they are. Y'all not pushing them like that. Y'all ain't pushing them niggas like that. So when motherfuckers end up not knowing who the fuck they are, now y'all just like, damn, man, like, goddamn, you know, we only doing, you know, 40,000 pay-per-view buys, you know what I'm saying? So they do that game goofy shit over there. Maybe Canelo's just like, I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't like how they move over there. It's goofy. And just the whole, like, the nerve and audacity for you to just how y'all can, I don't want to say y'all conducting yourselves like y'all got it like that in these negotiations, but it is kind of like, yo, you know, just, you know, some take it or leave it type shit, man. And, you know, just, you know, after a week, you know, you want to put shit out there, like after a week that, yo, man, y'all niggas ain't, y'all on bullshit. It's just like, yo, man, y'all don't get it, man. Like, y'all don't hold no cards here. Y'all don't hold no cards here. And for Samson Lukowicz to come out his mouth and say, yo, man, we're not sending him over there to the, you know, to the zone. That's telling, and nobody wants to speak to that. The minute when I presented that point, and when I presented the point of David Morrell being penciled in for that fight, they went to everywhere. I got accused of, you know, making excuses for Canelo. I'm like, I'm not, because I want David Benavidez and Canelo to fight in September. That fight needs to happen in the now. That fight needs to happen. I want that fight more than anything. I have no interest in the Bivol rematch. I don't. And you niggas is so dense-minded. Y'all, I'm still seeing people say that he's ducking Bivol. So it's like, that's how I know you dudes run with bullshit narratives. Y'all don't even try to dig beneath this. Y'all, you know, it's real surface level knowledge, man. Y'all heard Andre Ward say something about Canelo bringing Bivol down to 168 pounds, and y'all ran with that. Y'all completely ignored Bivol saying, I don't want to fight him at 175 pounds. I want to fight for belt. So if we fight, we're going to fight at 168 pounds in his division. Y'all didn't hear when he said, yo, we not fighting him at 175 pounds. He rejected the offer to fight Canelo at 175 pounds. Y'all are disregarding all of that because it's more soothing to shit on him. You dig? The dude, you know, it's just ridiculous over there, man. And you know, they spin a lot of bullshit over there. So I wouldn't doubt if they was on some fuck shit as far as these negotiations are concerned. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I would not doubt it at all. I'm leaning towards they on some bullshit. But I'm not gonna fully indict them as much as I want to. I won't. Strictly on the strength of what Eddie Reynoso opened up this door. With we ain't received offers from so and 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 so. You know, I can be objective and say, yo, man, nah, that shit don't, you know, that ain't adding up all the way. That ain't added up all the way. So, yeah, man, I hope the fight happens. I hope Canelo sends him a counter offer and we can get that fight over the line. Because I don't want to see him jump up to cruiserweight, because I feel like you're playing a dangerous game. You keep jumping up. You know, it happened to Roy Jones. I don't know what makes you think it won't happen to you. You can't just jump up and wait like that and then jump back down. Look at what when goddamn when Kell Brook jumped up 2 divisions and then immediately jumped back down 2 divisions in his next fight. Look what the results of that was. You have to listen to your body, man. You have to listen to your body. And you can't ignore history. You can't ignore what happened with Roy Jones. You can't ignore what happened with Amir Khan. You can't ignore what happened with Kell Brook. We ain't even got to go back to Roy Jones. You can just simply we can stick to Amir Khan and Kell Brook. They are prime examples of what happens when you jump too far up and then immediately jump back down. Badou Jack is naturally a bigger man than you. You're a far better fighter than Badou Jack, but Badou Jack is big enough and skilled enough to where he can impose his will on you, and you may not be able to take that because you know your gas tank is, you sacrificed your gas tank, you sacrificed your speed, you sacrificed your upper body movement. You may not be able to you may not be able to get out of the way of punches as swiftly as you could, even in the ring with Bivol. You did a lot of good work defensively in there with Bivol. You did. You honestly did. Did a lot of good work defensively in there with Bivol. Now you pack on a whole nother 10, 15 pounds to jump up there with goddamn Badou Jack. It may not go in your favor. I don't give a fuck how old he is. He's Badou Jack about 6'1". And you just, nah, bro. His body can handle that division. His body can handle that division. We don't know what yours is. When we saw you jump up there with a champion who was closer to his prime, Badou Jack is not closer to his prime. No, when we saw you in there with a champion in his prime, Badou Jack is not anywhere near his prime, but at this point in time, it's a higher division in light heavyweight. When we saw you in there with Bivol, we know what time it was. So now you want to go up in there and fight a nigga in a higher division than that, bro. Like, you gotta chill. Listen to history. I get it's dope that you want to go up there and achieve and challenge yourself. I'm not mad at that at all. But you have to, you have to listen to your body. You have to, and you can't ignore history. You can't ignore history. Go take out the trash down there at 168 pounds. It's not, you can do that shit in a year. You did that shit, you went undisputed in 11 months. You can go crash them niggas in a year, a calendar year, and be done with them. They're like, nah, I tell y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Now stop using my fucking name. Then move up. So yeah, I'm at the crib. I'm about to go in here and watch this fight, man. Y'all be easy. Deuces.